Imagine being told the love of your life will die today, and you're forbidden to shed a single tear. That's not fiction. That's the life of the prophet Ezekiel. In this episode, silence becomes a weapon. Entire cities fall under divine curses, and Pharaoh's arms are shattered. Not once, but twice. This isn't prophecy as you know it. This is prophecy as psychological horror. On a single day, Ezekiel was told to mark the date. The day Babylon rose against Jerusalem. A day of boiling cauldrons, broken nations, and a silence so heavy it swallowed grief itself. These are the visions of Ezekiel. Chapters 24 through 30. Mysteries etched in fire, shadow, and prophecy. Welcome to Echoes of Mystery, where we uncover ancient texts, not as distant history, but as living mysteries. Please ensure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you. Ezekiel speaks of scalding pots filled with bones, the silence of mourning denied, nations mocked into ruin, and a pharaoh cast as a dragon, dragged from the river with hooks in his jaws. This is not history told plainly. It is poetry of judgment, written in symbols that still echo across time. The word came to Ezekiel. Mark this date. For today, Babylon presses against Jerusalem. To explain the doom, God gives an image. A pot upon the fire, water boiling, flesh dropped in, thighs, shoulders, bones, and beneath, more bones burning as fuel. The pot hisses and blackens, coated with filth and scum. The message: Jerusalem itself is the pot. Its corruption must be boiled away, until nothing remains but ash. This is no gentle parable. It is prophecy written in heat, blood, and smoke. Then, the most haunting command: Son of man, tonight, I will take from you the delight of your eyes. You shall not weep. You shall not mourn. And so, Ezekiel's wife dies. The prophet does not cry. He does not speak. The people ask, why no grief? He answers, because just as God has taken my wife, so he will take your families. And when they fall, you too will not mourn. A silence heavier than wailing spreads. Grief itself becomes forbidden. A mystery beyond reason, where loss is meant to reveal something greater. The vision widens. Against the Ammonites, because they rejoiced in Israel's ruin, they are handed to destruction. Against Moab and Edom, their mocking words bring judgment. Against the Philistines, vengeance consumes them. And to Tyre, the proud city of trade and beauty, you said, I am perfect in beauty, but the sea will rise against you. Your merchants will wail, and you will be no more. The nations fall, one by one, each judgment marked not only by their sin, but by their laughter at Israel's fall. The prince of Tyre is addressed directly. You sit upon the seat of gods. You say, I am divine. You are wiser than Daniel. No secret hidden from you. But the words drip with irony. For strangers with swords will pierce him, and in that moment he will realize, he is no God, only man. Then the vision deepens. The king of Tyre is seen as a cherub, radiant in Eden, perfect in beauty, until pride corrupted him. Cast down from the mountain of God, burned to ash, never to rise again. This image has lived on through centuries. Was this a mortal king, or a shadow of something older? The story of a glorious being fallen from heaven itself? Now the vision shifts to Egypt. Pharaoh is called a dragon, basking in the Nile, declaring, the river is mine, and I made it. But God says, I will set hooks in your jaws. I will drag you from the waters. The beasts of the field will devour your carcass. Egypt burns. Allies crumble. Ethiopia, Libya, Lydia, Chub, and the land trembles. Then comes the strangest decree. I have broken Pharaoh's arm. It will not heal, and I will break the other one also. The once mighty king reduced to a broken man, helpless before the tide of history. 7 chapters, 7 visions, a boiling pot of corruption, a prophet forbidden to grieve, cities mocked into silence, a prince who thought himself a god, a cherub cast down in fire, a dragon torn from the Nile, a king's arms broken beyond healing, and through it all, one refrain: then they shall know that I am the Lord. What does it mean? Perhaps these visions are not meant to be solved, but felt. Not history to memorize, but symbols to wrestle with. Visions of pride undone, nations silenced, grief swallowed by silence. Ezekiel 24-30 leaves us with images both majestic and terrifying. Not simply words of judgment, but a tapestry of mystery. The pot, the silence, the dragon, the fallen cherub, each speaks of power beyond kings, beyond nations. And so the question lingers. Were these prophecies of the past, or echoes that still reach us now? This is Echoes of Mystery. Subscribe to enjoy more videos like this, as Ezekiel's visions plunge even deeper into the unknown.